Hey students, sorry I can't be with you today, but my daughter's sick. I'm starting to not feel well myself, so I'm just going to record our lesson today and then you can get started with the week's lessons. So we're talking about traditional and non-traditional jobs. We're on week 22, I should say, of Connect You. Learning target. I can compare and contrast careers in traditional and non-traditional job areas. So I would like you to take, this is a real short Nike commercial. This is Katie Sowers. You may have watched the game, the Super Bowl this Sunday, and she, maybe, I don't even know if you realize this or not, but she's the first woman to coach in the Super Bowl. So take a second and, take about a minute and watch this video now. Okay, so pretty impressive, huh? I wanted to start the lesson with that because that is the theme of this. We talked about figuring out your interest and what career you might want based on your personal interest last week. So now we're going to look even further. There are a lot of jobs that you may think, oh, that's not for me. That's for, men to do, or that's just for women. But no, we're going to look at all these different jobs that you could do. Okay, so what is a traditional versus a non-traditional job? There are occupations in every career field that are non-traditional for either men or women. Occupations that are non-traditional for women are those where at least 75% of the workers are male. Non-traditional occupations for men are at least 75% female. So let's take a moment and see if we can brainstorm some careers that you believe would comprise of 75% or more of men and 75% or more of women. So to do this, you're going to go to my Padlet, and again, I'm going to give you these slides. So here on the Padlet, I want you to list what you think are traditional jobs for men and women. Just make sure you put it under the correct heading. So here, what do you think are some traditional jobs for women? And what do you think are the ones for men? So you would just go to the bottom, click the plus sign, and then drag it to which side that you're posting for. So I want you to do for both, though, the traditional jobs for women and men. So take some time and do that now. Okay, so now that you did that, I would like you to see, how did you do? Explore this link here to see some of the non-traditional careers for men and women. So you can click here for women, and let's see, and then here's the ones for men. So go ahead, read through that, and just get a feel for some of these non-traditional careers. So what are some non-traditional careers? So for women, heavy equipment operator, automotive technician, electrician, welder, firefighter, engineer, police officer, computer technicians, football coach, right? That you just saw with Katie Sowers. Men, early education teachers, think preschool teachers or kindergarten teachers for men, dental assistants, occupational therapists, registered nurse, cleaning professional, paralegal, massage therapist, and social worker. So these would be non-traditional careers. So I want you to open your mind to think of all different careers, okay? It doesn't have to be just the traditional path. Also, did you know that 4% of women are working in trade jobs in the United States? There you see some women right there who are doing non-traditional jobs. Okay, women can be welders, they can be construction workers. You can be whatever you want to be. I know one of my learners here wants to be a mechanic, and she's a female. So again, and that's why I love this. This is Rosie the Riveter from World War II. This was a famous propaganda poster at the time, but saying, during World War II, we needed women to fill in for the men who were overseas fighting in the factories, and she was working on, aircraft carriers and airplanes, putting the rivets in them. Think of in a way, the screws. But so we had all kinds of women in the U.S. during that time, and that was when women were traditionally supposed to be home as the caregivers and the homemakers. So and this was a famous poster from that time. But so women, don't think I can't do these jobs because that's not. Those are just for men. No, you can do anything you want to do. And same goes for you, boys. If there's something that you think is, maybe you really want to be an elementary teacher and you think, well, is that mainly just for women? No, you can do whatever you want to do. Okay, non-traditional career benefits. So what is the benefit of choosing something that is non-traditional? Higher salary, increased job security, more promotions and training opportunities, benefits, Real job satisfaction, a happier self because you're doing something you love, a chance to learn something new, greater skills and knowledge. So, um, they're looking for, let's say, for example, let's take elementary teachers. If you're a man applying for that, you will have an advantage because they're looking to get more men in that field. And also for nursing for men. Same goes for women to go into the non-traditional careers, like a automotive mechanic or technicians. They're looking to diversify, so you actually have more opportunities. And I want to end with two quotes here. If you're offered a seat on a rocket ship, don't ask what seat, just get on. I thought that was pretty cool. That's by Sheryl Sandberg. She's a female, and so she's a female who is the chief operating officer of Facebook. So that's pretty cool. I mean, it's rare for women to be CEOs of companies, the head of companies, but it is happening. And then I like this one here by Walt Disney. If you can dream it, you can do it. So anything, and you see a little girl there dressed up as an astronaut. So again, that would be traditionally a male field, but there are women, astronauts. And so whatever you have a passion for, don't let anything stop. Don't let anybody, don't let society or what anyone says stop you from pursuing your dreams. Because again, you'll be happier for it if you're doing what you love. Okay, so that's our lesson for this week. I will have this posted, and then I will have your assignments for the week as well. Remember, you have all week to work on them, but they are due Tuesday by midnight. Have a wonderful week, and let me know if you have any questions.